Hi guys, it's Melissa Young, a salon and spa success coach, and I want to talk to you a little bit more about pre-booking today. Last time we were having a conversation, we talked about the idea of just talking about it more, taking the pre-books, finding ways to talk about it in the beginning of the service, the middle of the service, and the end of the service. Today, I want to give you some intelligent verbiage around that. So when you're in the consultation, this is a great place to start the conversation. In that consultation, say something like, wonderful, here's what we're going to do today. And what I'd like to tell you just ahead of time is I'm going to recommend that the frequency of your visit needs to be 4 weeks in between. Okay, and so as I kind of get my hands into your hair or start your skin service today, I'll have definitely some more opinions around that. But I'm thinking at this point, we want to think about 4 weeks between visits. Then you get into your service, and while you're doing the service on your guest, you stand up to that conversation and you bring it up again. And you say, listen, yes, definitely agree with that 4-week time frame we discussed during your consultation. Now that I've had a little bit of time to get my hands in your hair, I definitely recommend that time frame. Now, of course, if you have a different opinion, tell them your different opinion based on being able to get involved a little bit more into their service experience. Tell them that your ideas changed and here's why. When you're finished with their service and you are completely done, in the hair world, we say before you take the cape off. In the spa world, we say before they leave the spa environment, so that whether that be your waiting room or whether it even be the treatment room, before they get up to the loud and crazy bustle of the front desk, have another conversation with them and say, okay, just as a review, here is when I recommend for your next appointment. Do you have any questions about your service experience today? And you change the subject so that you're not asking them to pre-book at this point. You're really just informing them in a low pressure, low pushy kind of conversation. At this point, in the beginning, in the middle, and the end, it's more informational based. You just want them to have the information more than you want to actually physically book their next appointment. At the end of the service, when you bring them to the front desk, whether it's yourself checking them out or whether you have a front desk professional checking them out, the next step would be for you to say, let us check 4 weeks. Let's look at what that date is and see what I might have available. So again, you're going to have the same conversation whether you have a front desk professional or whether it is that you're checking out the guest yourself. And if you have a front desk professional, you're just leaning them in that direction to start the conversation. If you're doing it yourself, you're allowing the opportunity for the guest to reserve before anything else is done. Now remember, the most important thing is to plan for the no and to not give up ever. Every single guest, every single time, have a conversation around the rebooking and your recommendations for their next appointment. It is just an extension of the client's experience. It doesn't matter if they say yes or no, but what does matter is that they get that information. So don't forget to give it to them. Thank you so much, and I hope this helps.